Yes, my very first online race on GT7, and yeah, I've tried to tune up the Mini Cooper as good as I could for a start, but it's already obvious that it wasn't good enough. What I've done so far is lose as much weight as I could, remove the turbocharger I already had on the car to bring down the horsepower, and buy that power restrictor to bring the power down, and then some air filter, I can't remember, to bring it 2 horsepower back up, so it was spot on 78 horsepower. It's obvious that you have to do something with the gearing. I think in this race I had the fully customizable gearbox, but the manual gearbox, so not the sequential. So my gear shifts are slower, and that costs me time, and I have to look at the gear ratios as well. But I haven't figured out anything yet because it's Monday morning and I basically just jumped in, and you can see I'm mostly going backwards in this race. But on the positive side, I found the racing really clean in the 2 races I did, and that's an improvement from the usual standards in race A on GT Sport. But the field just gets so widely spread very quickly. But still, in this race, I actually ended up having... Oh yeah, he gave up. Can't blame him. Ended up having a good race with P6 in front of me. Now I almost made a really optimistic dive on him, but I backed out. But I must have scared him because he got the line over the hill all sorts of wrong, so that made it's possible for me to go past him. But it seems like he must have some more straight line power. He overshoots that corner, but on the other hand, I make a total mess of the exit of the corner, so he comes right back at me, and the race is still on. And thanks to you for a brilliant race. It was good fun. But yeah, I don't really know what to think about this whole new concept of tuning in the races. I've spent more time in the tuning shop and in the car settings than I did on the racetrack, and just threw credits after this Mini Cooper like a madman, and I wasn't even finished doing that yet. I don't think I have the fully customizable suspension on this one. It's only sport suspension. But yeah, this first race is coming to an end, and I end up in... That was beautiful. End up in P6, and so back to the tuning shop, spent even more money, and let's see what the second race brings. So in this second race, I had fitted a fully customizable racing gearbox, the sequential gearbox, so the shifts are obviously quicker, and I dialed down the ratio as much as I could to bring down make it the gearing shorter. But I think I have to tweak it more because 5th gear is just too long for this track. I also fitted some low profile tires on the car, and I think I bought the fully customizable suspension as well, and fiddled a bit with the toe-in angle. No, not the toe-in. It's what's it called? The camber angle. All those fancy new words on the front wheels to make it grip a little bit more in the corners. And to be fair, I don't really know what I'm doing, so whoever comes up with a YouTube channel or a web page with tunes for these daily races, he will be sitting on a rocket ship. Anyway, we are close to the end of the race. Not much happened, except P4 has made a mistake, so I'm catching up, but not really enough to make me able to do something about it. At the moment, I must say I miss the old way of daily races. Balance of performance, just jump in, set a qualifying time and get on with it, and not make it a matter of who spent most time in the tuning shop and car settings, but just who is fastest on the racetrack. But we'll see. Hope it comes back. But for now, I just want to say thanks for watching. See you next time.